at this. Look at this little dude. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I hope you enjoyed that because George is adorable. Hello, my name is Hannah. You've read the title, you know what I'm doing, but here's some background. Lately, I have not been feeling like myself, and I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. It's just been like making me very stressed, very anxious. Why? I don't know. Like, I don't like feeling this way, so I'm gonna do something about it. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a bunch of personality quizzes online. Let's take some quizzes. Let's figure out who I am. All right. Do you see George back there? He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Since I kind of really want to actually like learn about myself by taking these quizzes, and I want to actually become a little bit happier, and I want some like legit results, I'm going to be taking some more like legit quizzes, not the like BuzzFeed personality quizzes, but the more like psychologically, scientifically based personality quizzes. So I'm going to be taking a happiness test to kind of just generally see how happy I am. Then I'm going to take a general personality test just to see how that turns out. Then the Meyers-Briggs, then the Enneagram test, and then the love languages test. And last, very last, we're going to take a quiz called What Makes Me Happy? That's the whole point of this video, right? Quiz number 1, the happiness test. I can find something positive even in the most difficult situations. Sometimes. I actively keep in touch with friends and family. I'm working on this one. When I find myself overwhelmed with stress, I shut down completely. Oof. Yeah. I feel like I either shut down completely or I go into like hyper like manic mode. It's like one or the other. Don't do well with like lots of stress. Rather than like read all of these questions from all 5 of these quizzes out loud, I'm just gonna like speed through most of these. If I come across an interesting question, I will include it here, but otherwise, please enjoy this sped up footage of me taking a bunch of quizzes. All right. So quiz 1 is done. I just took the happiness test, and apparently on a scale of 1 to 100, I'm a 31, which means I am very cynical and not very trusting or happy, so that does not feel great. Wait, what? I'm like there. Oh, I see. Okay, so my score is actually 54, and on a scale of 1 to 100, on the cynicism scale, I'm a 31. Okay, that makes more sense. But overall, I'm 54. Okay. That feels right. Okay, so this recommends that having strong social support helps keep us in a positive mood. Now for quiz number 2. Like, these quizzes are fun and all, but like sometimes I overthink things in my head. Like this question here. When you speak to people, you tend to stand with your arms folded, have one or both of your hands on your hips, play with your hair, your ear, your face, or you have your hands clasped. And I'm like, and then I sit here and I think, and I'm like, what do I actually do? And I think about it for so long, and I'm like, does it really matter? But at the same time, I want to get the most accurate response from this quiz. And so like, I want to give the most accurate answer to this question, but also, I don't know what I do. I'm probably somewhere between standing with my arms folded or like playing with my hair or something, because like I do fidget a lot. I'm gonna do that one. Relaxed. You usually sit with. Like sometimes I just like wonder like, how do these questions actually like show, like I don't know, but like when you're relaxed, you usually sit. How? And I'm like, how does this help? How does this tell me who I am as a person? I don't know. You're focused on a task and you're interrupted. Ooh, if I'm focused and somebody like interrupts me, I get annoyed. Sometimes it's really hard for me to focus. And so like once I finally do focus and somebody interrupts that focus, I'm just like, are you serious? So, okay, my favorite color is green. All right. I have to strongly disagree with this quiz. This quiz says I'm the lively center of attention. I want to get the most accurate response from this quiz. So let's move on to the next one, because I know it is more legit, or at least last time I took it, it knew me, it knew my soul. So like, we're gonna take the Myers-Briggs personality quiz. Gonna take this quiz. You use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Oh, yeah. Yes, totally. You feel comfortable just walking up to somebody you find interesting. No. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis. Oh. My whole college experience was about discussing various interpretations of creative works. So I'm gonna say I disagree with this. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Neither. I'm like right in the middle. My heart and my head are equally loud, and I follow both of them. Is that an option? I rarely worry about whether I make a good impression on people. See, like I worry, but like I don't, it doesn't keep me up at night, so I'm gonna say slightly disagree. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Ooh. Yes, I do. I'm interested in so many things that I find it difficult what to try next. Yes. You rarely second guess the choices. I'm like always like these quizzes are fun and all, but like sometimes I overthink
This whole
things in my
quiz
head.
thing is like,
You rarely feel insecure. I feel insecure a lot. Like I've gotten a lot more confident as I've gotten older, but even then, like I'm confident in feeling insecure. Like I'm like okay feeling insecure. Is that really confidence? I don't know. See, here I am like justifying each of my responses. Nobody's asking me to justify these freaking responses, but here I am justifying all of them. I mean, like, why am I the way that I am? We are learning. Why? Do you see that? Do you see that little ball of cuteness? Oh my gosh.
I'm a turbulent INTJ, which basically means I'm a very anxious, insecure INTJ. This is not what I was expecting. I thought I was an INFJ, but you know, we all change. And maybe that's why I wasn't feeling like myself, because like I had this idea of myself as an INFJ, and now I find out that I'm not. Reading like this thing, I'm like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. Architects are full of contradictions. They are imaginative, yet decisive, ambitious, yet private, curious, yet focused.
I'm confident in feeling insecure.
From the outside, these contradictions may seem baffling, but make perfect sense once you understand the inner workings of an architect mind. So yes, I agree. I feel full of contradictions, very conflicted all the time. So like, yeah, cool, yay, love that. Also, another person who is an INTJ is Michelle Obama. So I feel pretty good being in the company of Gandalf and Michelle. I'm okay with this new identity. George is sleeping right next to me, and I don't want to wake him up, so I'm gonna stop for now. I just took the Enneagram test, and I am a type 9, which is a peacemaker, which means I am very aware of others and want others to be happy, and I'm more aware of their needs than my own. And some points that it has here for growth and like feeling good with myself. Basically, it says pay attention to my needs and my wants, listen to my body and take care of my body, and then lean into adventure. So those are 3 things that I'm gonna store away in here. Let's take the next quiz. Ooh.
George back there is asleep, and I don't want to wake him up, so that's why I'm whispering. Okay, so slight change of plan. Instead of taking the love languages test, I'm just gonna skip that one. I've already learned quite a bit from the tests that I have taken, but I do want to take one more test, and that is the what makes you happy quiz. And so this is going to be my last quiz that I'm going to be taking today. And yeah, let's hurry up and get this quiz taken, shall we? When it comes to happiness, what do you do? Actively pursue it, let it come to you, search for it inside yourself, savor it. Right now, I'm actively pursuing it. I don't think that's my normal approach, but we're dealing with the here and now, right? Which of these animals best represents happiness? Elephants? This is another one of those questions where I'm just torn. Which of these would be the greatest happiness for you? Ascending a beautiful mountain and watching the sunset, or falling asleep with your child in your arms? The feeling you get when you like do something hard, like climbing a mountain is pretty great. But also, like, I don't have any kids, but like falling asleep, or like George falling asleep next to me and like curling up right next to me by my lap, like that's pretty like, oh. And I imagine like holding a child, well, like sleeping child would be similar. I'm gonna go with the mountain one, because like just like getting through something hard, like hiking up a mountain and then like getting to the top, that is a really great feeling. So this says that I'm an achiever, that I feel happiest when I achieve something that I have been working towards. Okay, that checks out. I feel I relate to that quite a bit. Now it's time to test out these suggestions. If you want to see if these personality tests really know what they're talking about, subscribe, because I'm going to be testing all these things out in my next video. See ya!